Hello and welcome, Libras. This is your next 48. This is August 3rd under the full moon in Aquarius. And as far as I know, there aren't any really big placements or planets in Libra right at the moment, but there are plenty of air sign things going around. And with the full moon in Aquarius, with all this Leo fire energy going on, I get a sense that a lot of Libras are feeling a rebelliousness coming on, maybe a little bit of cattiness also. And I'm gonna say for some of you, well, I normally just stick to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or North Node. You might also want to check your descendant sign, which is the opposite of your rising sign, and it can often affect where you are in relationships. Like if you have an Aries rising, you have a Libra descendant, and that is usually how you are in relationships. Wow, we got some cards popping out here, Libra. Let's get you one more card, see what's going on for you. Alright, I'm also getting the sense that some of you may have some Aries placements even that are being affected by Mars and Aries, or somehow this Mars and Aries is affecting you. Oh, okay, we got a few more that jumped out. Okay, so your next 48 hours you're dealing with something to do with wish fulfillment. Okay. You got Judgment reversed, Four of Swords reversed, the Six of Swords in upright, and the Four of Pentacles in upright. What I'm getting the sense of here is that you are near completion to the end of some kind of karmic cycle. The Judgment card is the 20th card. The 21st card is the World card, and that is when you have completely learned something and moved forward towards it. It has something to do with a lack of self-care and possibly some narcissistic or really low vibrational energy around you that has really just been draining you completely. And it's time for you to heal, either to let them leave or you leave the situation, and you need to have really good boundaries in order to make this happen. It's likely that you got into some sort of situation. I'm seeing this with a fair amount of signs, with somebody that was not as mature as you had expected them to be. On the top of the deck, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which means whatever you jumped into just created a whole bunch of chaos and delay. Maybe you thought that it was like Wheel of Fortune as in leveling you up, but it's not turned out that way. In the middle of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's created pauses, and you're really thinking right now about your material situation. It could be your home, your finances, even a depth to relationships that you've not really had before. And yeah, it's about something that you wanted to build, but there keep being these delays, these earthquakes. You keep having to juggle between multiple different people. You're seeing lies and deception. It's been likely making you feel very antisocial, and you're ready for a new beginning. Yeah, I'm seeing Libra, which is true to your sign being in Venus. You're ready for love, and I think that you have a sense of who your happy home is, your warmth is, and for some of you masculines out there, or even feminines, like you're who your divine partner is, and you're starting to listen to spirit, it looks like, a little bit more. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of partnership cards in here, so let's get you a little bit of advice for the next 48 hours, Libras. Thank you for some advice for our Librans. The scales of justice, karmic cycles going on. Ooh, goodness, there's a lot of things trying to jump out here. Come on, thank you. Thank you for a little bit of advice for our Libras. Libra. Oh, goodness. Okay, there we go. Oh, alright. You might want to check out the Leo reading, even, because they got this card. They got it with another particular card. But what I'm seeing here, especially with the Hermit in reverse on the bottom, you need to stand in your truth. You need to speak your truth, and you need to cut away any situations that you've been in that either you stayed in them because you were afraid of the conflict that would come from breaking free of them, or you were in them because you were indulging in some things that felt really good, but you know that are not very good for you and not going to help you progress. So start telling yourself the truth, start owning your BS, start telling other people the truth, and then you're going to see your energy. Like, this is an air sign card too, so this, this is upright, this is truth, it's a double-edged sword. Some of it's going to hurt, there's going to be some consequences coming from whatever it is that you've been keeping hidden, or if somebody's been keeping something hidden from you, then this is going to come out in the next 48 hours. Either way, it has something to do, yeah, it's something to do with extra people involved that you probably weren't aware of, or if you were aware of it and this was you doing it, that's going to come out. It's likely to be emotional and a bit of a nightmare, but it's only going to get worse if you stay in it. And as I said in one of the earlier readings, there's no real wrong choices in it. Either you learn or you win. But in this situation, I think the card speaks pretty clearly. The truth sets you free.